Coach Golden is now alongside. And Todd, opening comments on this ballgame.
It hurts, man. This one hurts is the bottom line. We didn't play well. It's simple as that. We were still able to control the game for about 32 minutes, but we just did not play well. We turned the ball over way too much, and that's an area where we've been great all year. So it's really disappointing. It's going to take a while to recover from this one, but it is what it is. We got to take a look at the film and see where we can get better.
Well, you talk about the turnovers, 22 USF turnovers. How much do you give credit to the Stanford defense for forcing some of those turnovers?
They're a very good defensive team. There's no doubt about that. But I don't feel like they forced as much as we had a lot of unforced turnovers. And a lot of that is their quickness, their length. They're a very good defensive team. They're well coached. They have a good system in place. But I thought we had some uncharacteristic mistakes. And when Josh has 6 and Khalil has 4 and they're not playing that much, it just really hurts you. So credit to them for sure, but at the same time, a lot of it was on us.
I can sense the disappointment in your voice here as you sit down. What did you say to your team in the locker room after the ball game?
Oh, it was just talking about really missing an opportunity is what happened, and. It's tough because you don't want to be too critical because obviously it wasn't a lot of the mistakes weren't intentional, but at the same time we have to hold ourselves accountable. And I know our guys are really disappointed also. So there's no reason to drive a stake through their hearts. And we got a tough game on Saturday here with Davis coming in. They just got a big win over Loyola Marymount. So we don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves. And really, we just got to find a way to get better over these next few days.
Deshawn Davis really seemed to have his way down the stretch. He was almost unstoppable going inside, and that is kind of when the momentum swung over to Stanford.
Yeah, he did a great job. Honestly, I thought when Jimbo got in foul trouble, we had to go a little small, and De Silva was kind of having his way for that little stretch, and we just had some tough combinations out there. But yeah, Deshawn did a great job. He's matured a lot as a player over his time here at Stanford. And, he's not played a lot on the ball this year because Terry's been out there, but he did a really good job leading their team down the stretch.
You talk about down the stretch. Obviously, things didn't go well, but one would imagine that this is the kind of ball game that you can draw upon maybe for a little bit of a learning experience next time you're in this kind of game. Hopefully things go a little bit different.
I guess there's not much of a lesson other than we got to get shots.
Yeah.
When you have 22 turnovers against a team that's top 10 in the net, you're just not giving yourself a chance, and especially where it's so uncharacteristic. It's an area where we've been great all year. That makes it really sour taste.
Coach, you got UC Davis coming up at home on Saturday. I know that you've been knee-deep in watching film on Stanford. Do you know anything at all about Davis? I know that they knocked off LMU last night.
Yeah, I saw they got a good win at home against Loyola Marymount last night. I don't know much about their personnel, but I know a lot about their staff. I think Coach Les is a guy I have a lot of respect for and someone who always has his teams play really right. They defend really hard, and I know they're going to be organized, and they'll be ready to play on Saturday. So we're going to have to compete. I think this was the first time all year where we didn't have a great effort in terms of the way we competed. I thought we just weren't ourselves, and that's a little disappointing.
Coach, we'll see you on the hilltop on Saturday.
Thanks a lot, Pat.
All right, that's USF head coach Todd Golden. Final thoughts, Glenn.